Oh, yeah. Coast.
Hello! Oh my gosh. I hope you didn't hear that. Welcome in everyone. Thank you so much, Bianco, for the raid. Can I do this from here? Let me see. No, it doesn't work from... Okay, hold on. Oh! I hope you had a good stream. How was it? We won? We did? Yo! Hey, I got one. Oh, it did work? Okay, cool. It just didn't show it on my side. Okay. Cause by like 20 points? Really? Okay, cause when I finished mine, we were pretty far behind, not gonna lie. I think we were behind at least, I think 100 or so points. We were I got one win though, okay? I got one. I got my one. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Ooh, okay, gonna get food. Apologies for being a little late today. Funny story. I wanted to go get some matcha because today the place I like to go to was having a buy one get one if you're the member. I think it was like a membership deal plus 20% off. And when I went there when it was supposed to open, but it was still closed. So I originally wasn't going to get any, but then last second I was thinking I really need a W because last night last night was kind of rough. So I know most everyone here is from Epic 7, but I am also very into the One Piece card game. Last night, I went to... I hope you're farming in the background. Yes! I'm farming as we speak. I am totally not opening up Epic 7 right now to get my farm going. Nope. No siree. But yeah, last night I was playing in a pre-release event and okay, I need a farm because I need to get Genesis Ras. I need Jesus. I need some Jesus in my life and we're not there yet. So that's why I need to farm personally. And at this pre-release event, first thing, I drove 45 minutes to go here, okay? Because I did not pre-order any product. Therefore, I go to the pre-release events as my way of getting product. I go to the store, and the first thing they tell me and a few of my friends that were also there, that being successful, if you registered on the app, the mobile app, and even if you show as successful, even if it shows you as successfully in the event, we are giving priority to our local players first. Okay? So we might not even get to play, even though on the mobile app it says we're in the event. So that was the first thing. The second thing, they charged $35. And the other stores that I went to, they're all charging $30. $35, I can understand. It's like between 30 to 35, depends on the store, right? Here's the kicker. It was $35 and the pricing, okay? The pricing was the promotional card that you should be getting with your entry. They did not have enough to give to people as entry. So they made it where the promotional card became the prize, and there was no extra pricing on top of that. Okay, so I paid $35 for the chance of getting a promotional pack that I should be getting with my entry. So I think 35 is technically not it's I think stores can charge for the price of the packs. Generally, the entry is the price of the packs that you paid for. So that's why between 30 to 35 makes sense. But the fact that it was 35 plus no additional pricing on top of me having to win the card that I should be getting, $35 should be for the promotional card.
My secret to same-day delivery?
At the very minimum.
That's classified.
You heard nothing. You heard absolutely nothing, okay? And I find out that the promotional packs, there have been issues with other stores. This was a distribution issue, okay? So it wasn't the store's fault. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt for the promotional packs. Fine. But the fact that they had told us they were giving priority registration to their locals players, even though on the app there's no indication of saying anything like that, doesn't seem right, okay? Because there are some stores where on the app itself they say, hey, registering on the app doesn't guarantee you a spot. We do first come, first serve. We do this other type of entry. Okay, so you know when you're registering, even if it shows successful, that there's a chance you don't get to play. Okay? But for this one, no notes. No notes. Sounds like paying for a concert ticket and only getting a chance at hearing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And we played 5 rounds. I did not get home until basically midnight. It was supposed to be a 7 p.m. start time. We did not start until 8 p.m. and it was 5 rounds because the down pair won. So there was 3 undefeated players, but then the down pair won, making it 1 extra round. But it was just such a feels bad, and safe to say I am never going to that store specifically for pre-release events ever again, because that was my second time at this store. I competed in a store treasure cup, which is another type of event. But when I went to that one was, there was extra pricing, no issues. So I don't know. I don't want to name drop them, but I did hear that there were some other people who ended up not being able to get in even though that they were successful. So, but if you're within the general LA area, you might be able to figure it out. There's only so many things or places that this event was held at last night at 7 p.m. Only so many places. OP14 pre-release are crazy right now. Yeah. So that was my night. This all ties back into why I really needed this matcha drink, even though the store was closed when I originally tried to go, is because of what happened last night. I may or may not live in LA. I'm not gonna dox myself that easily. There's a local in Ontario that was apparently 50. Wait, when you say Ontario, do you mean Ontario, California, or Canada? I have to double check. So jealous. You know, LA, allegedly LA, you know, is pretty good. Ontario, California. Oh my gosh, $50 for a pre-release? I feel like that should be reported. Granted, I do think stores are allowed to charge however much they want for the pre-release event, technically. 327 Sunset Avenue. Tristan, I trusted you with my information. How could you betray me like this? I thought we were friends. I thought we were guildies. Tristan out here casually doxing people. I know. Okay, that is wild. If I went to a pre-release event and they told me I'm not paying $50. No way. $50? $50 is kind of insane. Hello, Jigsaw. Thank you so much. You know, sometimes I look like a bum, but sometimes I think I clean up pretty well. Hello, open Pandora's box. I do not want to open Pandora's box, but thank you for the follow. Welcome. Link to the Reddit post. Yeah, links are allowed for now. Everyone has been good about their link privileges. Okay, let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Okay, let's see if we can all read this together. Okay, also, why is my green screen doing this? Hold on. Okay, there we go. That should be better. Can we leak 25 speed gear and Epic 7? You got 25 speed gear? Ban! Not in my chat! Okay, hold on. I can do this. wait, where did the post go? Okay. Let's read this together. I want to report the shop. The manager is arrogant, a piece of work. Ignore and talks to customer very... This grammar is... I'm hoping they are ESL. Because... this is hard to read. On TCG Player, the price was set to $40 USD for OP14 pre-release, which I thought was already on the high end, which it is. And when I got there, he was stating that the price is $50. There's no notice or note of this change, and I noticed a lot of people that looks to be there for pre-release left as well once they heard it was $50. Again, this is the highest number I've ever seen. To top it off, he was super rude to my pregnant wife, who was asking questions on why it was $50 and how come he never gave any notice or put any note of this. I mean, it is possible to add a note to Bandai TCG to specify what happened to the events. To top it off, this guy's coming off with a super scalper vibe. The store cannot hold the amount of people he put on the Bandai app, which was 48 spots. I mean, you expect people to play on the sidewalk, which is public space, not private property, which means you're not even playing on the property. Next to a street with no barrier or protection, and in the cold with winds at night and no street light. Interesting. Hi, Abraham. Being invaded by chaos. Yo. This is insane. Yeah, $40 is kind of insane. I for sure also would have walked away. But follows the rep of that. I've heard of that store. Interesting. Pricing is one thing, but being rude to a pregnant lady, yeah. There are very few people, I feel like, where being rude can be okay, but a pregnant lady is not one of them. Santa, dude, the Santa Ana wins. Your card's max rarity deck out with the wind. Basically, that's what it is. Goodbye. Thanks, Abraham. Oh, actually, where I know you were talking about CX collectibles or collectors. Where is that? In what general area? Lab Zero going away tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or is that today with the maintenance? Today in your time. In 3 hours. Okay, yeah. So we're doing this. Okay, we'll hold on. Ooh, okay, before, let me make sure I get the stuff that I want. We go for okay, I think we get potentials first. DM, okay. I've never heard of that store. Sounds kind of far for me though. We'll see. We got probably want core of memories. Memory fragments. Memory fragments. Wait, this one's the one for memory fragment, right? Yeah, memory fragments. Lab Zero, yeah, Lab Zero is going away today, so let's... Last second, okay, if I'm being completely honest, I have not touched Chaos since Thursday. So busy. But yeah, this The last week or so has been a very, very interesting week. Wild way to start off 2026 for sure. Two chaos runs and the boss raid run, you get 10k more. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Abraham, that's a bit far for me. I'll probably, if they do store championships or treasure cups there, I'll probably go then. But it's a little far. Pregnant ladies get a get out of jail card during their pregnancy. Hormones are out of whack for mother. That is very true. Hi, Dark. Oh, actually, I should probably finish doing all of these. Oh, wait. Abraham, I have been there a few times for the store championships, and when they had their, I don't know why I misread that. Oh wait, this and Selena. I pity Aki. At least, Godslayer, at least you had the resources to pity Aki. I used all my resources for Ekate and I couldn't even get Ekate. So, count your blessings, okay? Be grateful. I'm also skipping Aki. The quick formation. Oh. Thanks, King Kong. It's gonna bank on getting Aki randomly in you. I mean, the chances are possible, because he's not a limited character. Just wishlist him. True. Can we keep changing our wishlist characters? Someone recorded it happening. Wait, recorded what happening? I'm kind of scared to click this link. Oh, I'm glad I didn't click the link. Don't click the you should ban the person. Dang, you hear that, Andrew's dog? They want the ban hammer on you. They said this dog's gotta go. Wait. Top of the screen. Oh, are you talking about the presets? Or am I blind? Do I need to make... Oh! Oh! Okay, cool. Thanks. Dogs gotta go? What are we then? All... Animal... True feelings? Wait, I'm sorry, what does ADM stand for? Sorry, I am uncultured. I must be uncultured. Alcohol, tobacco, firearms. I'm feeling very uncultured right now. Is it dogs as in bounty hunters? Oh! That was not what I thought that was going to be. But no, we're not the ATF. There's only one dog that's gotta go, and it's Andrew's dog. Oh, also, internal. I went to this other bakery that was selling salt bread, and I think I prefer out of Orty as salt bread for their salt bread, because this other place, Concerto, the salt bread was bigger and a little bit more cheaper than out of Orty. But I will say, I do think the out of Orty salt bread was better. Yeah, in K-Town. If you have a chance, I would suggest out of Orty if you have to, if there's like a salt bread you want to try, to have salt bread. But if I think the Concerto salt bread, bang for your buck. it scratches the itch of salt bread, but if I want to treat myself, I would go to out of Orty, even though it's a little more expensive. Concerto for when I want to scratch the itch of salt bread. But out of Orty, if treat yourself. But also, Concerto had more flavors. At least when I, based off of me going there. So, there are sweet salt breads and savory salt breads. It just became popular recently. Came from Korea. Think of it as, I would say, this is my personal thoughts of a croissant, a more chewier croissant that has a filling, but the filling is very light and fluffy. Yeah, like a roll or a croissant. And they have savory ones where I saw a garlic bread one, and they have sweet original sweet kinds with strawberry filling, Earl Grey. Delicious, very yummy. Hello, hentai. Darn, okay. I got this bread. It's a Korean kind of soft, chewy bread. And on the sign it said raisin, no raisin. I thought I got the no raisin one, but it has raisins. A little unfortunate. Ew, raisins. I feel that. I'm not the biggest fan of raisins, but I'm also too lazy to pick them out. Was that Elfelt? This is Chaos's version of Elfelt. Try to find some near me. Looks good. Yes. If you can find some around you, I feel like still pretty good. Oh, it's your favorite Guilty Gear character? Nice. Raisins are always tricky. They really are. Which is so funny because, you know, I love grapes. I love grapes. Raisins are just dried out grapes, but I just haven't gotten to the point of enjoying them yet. Oh, wait. Speaking of Narja, guess what, chat? I got a response. I'm in the creator program. Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to accept my form for the Discord server. It has been some time, but we did it. Woo! Yes, for Chaos. I also applied for the Epic 7 creator program, so we just gotta wait for that one. But yay, we did it, chat. We did it. We're in. I believe so. Because now we're for sure pulling Narja. Yeah, to some extent. But the wait is over. We're in. They said we're good enough. Yay. I'm pretty sure there is a crystal incentive. I'm sure. I'll have to get more information a little bit later. I just saw the email this morning that said, you know, congratulations, you're in and whatnot. I haven't had the time to look at her kit yet. We could look at the video together where Luca held me accountable. Maybe I'd be in there too. Yo, hentai. What we said a video a month. A video a week. Was it once a month? It was one of the two. We can watch Sue's video. Did Sue already post a video? "13 days have passed. I needed you to keep me in line. I have to keep myself in line. Me first." Will I get copyrighted if we watched Sue's video? on stream. When I applied, it just asked for our main social media or the main platform that we would have chaos on. A maybe like 50 character limit blurb of why you want to be in the program or something. It was literally 2 sentences maybe. I had to be very concise. But yeah, on the application itself, that's all it really asked for. Watch it on stream. Open the link to YouTube. Yeah. TLDR. I was wondering what this was. It's green. That's why it's getting green screen, but I think it's a P. I'm not a fan of green peas, but I'll eat it because it's there. Hi, Steric. What did I write in the 2-sentence box? I think I don't remember. It's probably something along the lines of I would feel honored to be in the program, and that something else. Hey, remember me, Luca? I mean, I think the Chaos team is a different team. If anything, it would be the Epic 7 team, right? It would be my Epic 7 creator program. Remember me? I used to work at this company. I would type because I want a nice shirt. Yo. Sometimes short and sweet gets you the job. Gets the job done. Epic 7 songs a team. Not in NA. They're all in Korea now. Oh, you know what we'll do? We will watch Sue's video at the end when the game goes into maintenance. And then that's what we'll do. NA team is just Tristan screaming at Smilegate's wall. Literally. Where is my... This is Sue. This is Sue. Yeah, maintenance is roughly in 2 hours and 10 minutes. 2 hours and 8 minutes if we want to be exact. But... Oh! Wait, does anyone here or play or are trying to play Riftbound, the Riot IP TCG? I tried pre-ordering for the new set. Lo and behold, they, they limited it. Hi, Kishire. Thank you so much for the follow. They limited it to where you have to sign into your Riot ID, and you had a limit of 1 box and 3 starter decks. Literally, website is broken, and the on Twitter, there's people posting about how their bot purchased 8 or something. And it's just like, of course it's the people with bots that bought everything. I really hope Riot is able to do something. I'm gonna assume nothing's gonna happen, but it is wild. So that's unfortunate. It's so hard to get product. I'm still playing Magic the Gathering. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting one box of the first set when they did their second wave of pre-orders. But I want to play Riftbound, but it's just been, I just don't have any products, so I just haven't played. I played a little bit with my friend who had the Proving Grounds. They had a Proving Grounds set, so I played a little bit of that. Am I pre-farming for Narja? Right now, I'm just trying to go through all my bonus stages, and then we're gonna do the chaos, the seasonal chaos for more currency, and then do the boss and see how much currency we have. Does anyone know what set to farm for her? I mean, if it stays like this, then nobody will pick up the game, right? I think rather if the game mechanics, I heard that there are certain things about the game mechanics where if it doesn't get tweaked or worked on, that the game isn't going to last very long. Because I think issues with product should work itself out with some time, because I think there was a similar issue with One Piece. I didn't start One Piece on release, so I don't know of this issue. Hi Sash! Welcome back!
28 hype.
Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime! But I heard One Piece was similar, where in the beginning it was really hard to get product, but nowadays it's a little bit easier. Granted, with Pokemon, with the Pokepigs, getting into One Piece, everything has gotten super inflated in the singles market right now. And the OP14 market, close to $300 for a box right now. That is disgusting. Disgusting. Okay. But I think Riftbound will is kind of similar. They just have product issues right now, but it should fix. Riftbound is a physical TCG. I think there is an online simulator that is fan-made, but nothing official. Been on a time chamber training with Riftbound since I have to cover a skirmish for my brother this Sunday. Oh. Okay. TCGs live and die by the competitive scene. By making the packs limited, the second-hand sales market will be ludicrous. Yeah, exactly. Spirit Force Soul Cook. Wait, Sash, did you also try? Oh, wait, you got... I couldn't even get into the website. The website, I kept refreshing and I got the... you saw. I think you saw, right? Pokemon scalpers are going to every TCG. I swear, they really are. They really are. They're ruining it for the rest of us. Or making it more difficult also. To be fair, everything is inflated. Prices are disgusting. Yeah. I was either listening to a video or maybe I saw maybe I saw this on Discord, the discussion of how we had all this money kind of pumped into the economy during COVID, right? With all the COVID checks. But then everything is catching up now, right? Because there's no free lunch. And we are now beginning to feel the effects of that. So that makes sense. But I think PokePig should just get out of here. Leave One Piece alone. Granted, I have a lot of friends making some good money selling their One Piece stuff right now. So good for my friends. But I don't have really anything that insane. So borrowing from tomorrow for pay for today becomes paying for yesterday's decision. I think that makes sense in my brain. Some might say we've pushed back the effects of this colossal recession for 20 plus years. We pushed back the effects of this colossal recession for like 20 plus years. Oh, it's sort of like we're regressing. Borrowing from tomorrow to pay for today becomes paying for yesterday's decision. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you. Economics. Hi, James. It's like the colossal government debts worldwide, borrowing to pay off the loans from previous borrowing. Yep. Pokemon cards are recession-proof. Yeah, we can move on to a more happy topic. How am I? I was crashing out really hard last night because of all the One Piece pre-release stuff that was happening. I have not crashed out that hard in a long while. I think that's the first time I've ever crashed out in a One Piece event. Granted, I was very passive aggressive with my friends. We were like in the corner just kind of whispering to each other about how, wow, this feels so sus. All things considered, valid crash out. Thank you. I try to be very understanding when it comes to people's livelihoods or mom and pop shop related things. Okay, I think it just started off on the wrong foot. Oh, so wait, also, is it Kishire or is it Kishir? I wanna double check if I'm saying it correctly, if I've been butchering your name. What we're talking about. So last night, I played the One Piece card game. There is a new set that is coming out, it's coming out tomorrow, but they do pre-release events for this. I went to a store to participate in this event, and the first thing that they tell me and some of my other friends that we're not guaranteed to be able to play because we're not a local player. They were giving local players priority over everyone else. And the thing is, there's a mobile app that you apply for these events, and we showed successful. There's nowhere in the notes that say that they're giving priority elsewhere, which other stores will do. And yeah, we, like, all of us drove 45 plus minutes away to go to the store. And the first thing they tell us is, oh, hey, just because you're successful on the app doesn't mean you're guaranteed to be able to play. Like, what the heck? So I was already in a not very good mood because there was a chance I wasn't even gonna be able to play. So there was that. They did not have enough promotional cards that you get with your entry, so they had made that the pricing for the night. And then that was all the pricing that we would get, plus it was $35. The other stores that I've played at, $30 plus extra pricing plus winner cards. For the smaller ones, it was only for first place, but they gave out other extra pricing to top 4 to top 8. If not, top 4 would get winner cards. So yeah, last night crashing out. This morning I was pretty productive, just out and about. I did some grocery shopping, made breakfast, and I had to get a little sweet treat because they were having a deal for their memberships, for their members. Like, if you go on the app and you do the membership stuff, buy one get one free of either their matcha or their version of their coffee iron spawners, which is like the cold foam top or the foam tops, plus 20% off. So this, I got 2 of these, one for me and my boyfriend, 2 of these, $7. Actually, it was $6 and something cents, and then I tipped. So for 2 drinks, it was $7.55. In this economy, I had to do that. Okay? I had to go. That's why we were a little late today to stream, but I appreciate the patience. What are my thoughts on Narja? Funny white guy. I have not seen her kit or anything yet. I will be watching I'm Sue's video when we go into maintenance, so I'll have better thoughts and opinions about her, but I like her design. Plus, she has the little bunny, like the bunny ears, lopsided ears, lopey ears, I don't know, like Veronica. So if that means anything, we'll see. It says, how does my local have winner cards and yet they don't? And also promo cards were given out to everybody. Yeah, the minimum should be everyone gets just the promotional cards. Yeah. 64 showed up Friday and 50 plus on Sunday. How do they know if you are local? I mean, if you're going every week, it's usually small enough where stores will remember who comes. So that's sort of how I'm pretty sure that's how they do it. Report the store. I should. This is the one reason I don't like pre-release events and smaller game stores, for the exact reason. Well, here's the thing. The other event that I went to, the store treasure cup for it was fine. It was good actually, which is why I thought they were one of the better stores. But specifically for pre-releases, I'm never going again. Better than 45? Yo, when I heard 45, that is crazy. Hi, Amixa. When an enemy is defeated. Typical Asian? Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, but I love a good deal. I love a good deal. What can I say? I'm resourceful. Oh, we go up. Elfeld. Another Elfeld. Store that had 2 40 people pods, but only had enough pricing for 16 per pod. Oh, wait, pricing and participation? So both pricing and participation was 16. I heard that distros were kind of messed up for people this time, so I will give stores a pass regarding the promotional pack stuff. They got their one out. It's a weird this is just to what's the word? We're just trying to get some save data. I still need save data for Selena and Nia, or better ones at least. Hi Ben. I mean, yeah, I got my promo pack. I had to win it though. 24 players in each pod didn't get a girl promo, and 3 of the 5 undefeated didn't get it. Okay, yeah, that is really unfortunate. I feel like money is one of those incredibly subjective things. I mean, technically, money is subjective ultimately, right? Like, we give it value. Abada bubbled first though. Love that for her. Love that for her. Oh, music is kind of loud. Why didn't anyone say anything? How about now? I kind of like it. It's bumping in my truck. Okay. Is it better now? Still kind of loud? Okay. But better? No, I want it to be very good. I want it to be good. I don't want the music to overpower me. They should have cancelled if the distro was bad. 1 week delay is not gonna ruin their bottom line. I don't know. I feel like that's really difficult. Oh, I mean, yeah, this one is a little bit louder too. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. If the music ever feels overpowering, please let me know. I want a good balance. I want a good balance. A week delay this close to release will hurt significantly for venues that have a tight schedule. Oh, I was kind of enjoying it. High-powered scope. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that kind of thing is a difficult call, right? Because everything has to be done beforehand. Hi, Trap. So, that one I can be understanding of. The new unit looks kind of clunky. Oh. Hi, Zirian. We're stretching. Oh, it's making me yawn. Okay. I just came in the content so long if they're gonna warn you at 1 hour. Okay. Okay. We're hydrated. We're doing good. Why you gotta torture the poor girl? It's okay. I need some more exercise in my life. 55k in redemption points. Sheesh. Am I going to play Dragon Travelers? Probably not, because I don't know what that is. Exercise too much? You're just gonna be very healthy. I need to get my health back in track. Weighted squats and push-ups? Yo, that's gonna be costly. That's gonna cost you. Weighted squats? Weighted squats is gonna be a pretty penny. I will add that to the list. How much are we talking? I don't know. I gotta calculate it. Hi, Eternal. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. To JD Gale, welcome, welcome. We need a channel point redemption for you to squat the Redeemer's weight? I think we need to call the police on Zirian. I think he's trying to commit a murder. If I redeem, she might die. Thank you, thank you. Wait. Duly noted and ignored. I turned off squats last time because I was wearing a dress. I just forgot to turn it back on. I'll turn it back on. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh my, literally the second I turn it on. Okay, Ben. Just say you want me to die. Hi, Edgy. Long time no see. Think about how strong you would get. I mean, I guess. I didn't know it updated live like that. Okay. Slower so I already feel it. You don't understand. I already feel it. Says out of stock. It's cause I knew y'all would try to kill me if I didn't put a limit. So there's a limit. And there's a time limit also. Or a timer. Add a -15 squat redeem to counter it. New unit drop tonight? Yes. In 1 hour and 40 minutes. Oh, speaking of, I think I just need to finish the chaos run so I can get the currency. I need some more water. Work on your ankle flexibility. That is huge. That is huge. Can't limit chat's entertainment. I can. And it has been. I will for sure be pulling on Narja. We'll have to see if she's just a pull one of or not. I'm assuming she's gonna be a pull one. So a travesty, I say. Luca herself is entertainment. Exactly. She seems like a sub DPS more than a main one, which can be fair. Not doing multiple, so it's gonna be the one that I have. Hi, Hallie. A sub DPS that heals. We like that. Thank you. We're gonna become chaos creators. 4. Ooh, do I have enough? 8. Ooh, I might not have enough. Wait, okay. Hi, Super. You'll run up AP quick. Okay. Mark. Three, 4. Okay, we got this. We got this. Oh, easy. Easy peasy. She better replace Mika because she's going to stay on the bench forever. Also, this game lets you do anything you want. I did Basin 10 with DPS Orlia. Yo, Pokey dude. That's kind of sick. When drawing a status ailment. Remember, you get more cards the more damage you do. Oh. Hi, Zombie. I will be trying to pull for her. Because at the end of the day, I am a collector. I do like to collect. So we will try. DPS Orlia and Magna. We've got some Magna fans in the chat. I'm a Mika hater and she's also on the hater and bench list. Oh, Amiksa, you did get hooked on Epic 7? How? What happened? What changed? Please do tell us. Very curious, very curious. Gain 2 AP, draw 2. 1 passion. This card cannot be used. Okay, that's fine. Got an assassin? Oh, who'd you get? Vulnerable. I think we can make it here. Assassin Sig, Cartusia. 1. Ooh, will we make it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we might not. Oh, wait a second. I just needed to go there. I just needed to go there. No! Okay, okay, it's okay. We can still get something. We can still get something. No, I messed up. I messed up. Oh well. She is a fire assassin. Her ult hits hard. If it's an ult... Oh wait, didn't run away yet! Nice, nice, nice. I thought I was gonna run away. Narja can buff defense-based damage, which is nice. I'm hoping to see a Kelpie Magna Resurgence, but I'm not confident in this. Yeah, I think that sounds like Setsuka. Crit chance of attack cards with a cost of 0. Setsuka. Few more days before Enfield drops. I've been doing the event collecting rewards. Ooh, nice. Otherwise it's Sirin, but sounds like Setsuka. She's MVP. If she licks a sword, it is her. Oh yeah. Wait, Amixa, does she lick her sword in one of her skills? Are you able to solo sustain with Nia? What chaos? This is 12. It's 12, but Nightmare 13. What is this one? Tiffany. And the way to do the event is to go to the website, pre-register, go to the event UCC, and collect the stuff. Bell. Oh yeah, true. I mean, similar. The bell is on her sword. If she makes you have funny feelings, it's probably her. Her ult, it's like a charm. Like a charm. Does she fart in her S3? So Nia has better sustain once she hits E6 because I think her healing gets stronger once she hits E6. But don't quote me on that. I can double check. With Mika and Veronica. Oh, what is this? Okay, 2 mark. Upgrade. Engagement fire. 159. Another mark. Okay. What do you mean I didn't finish the jumping jacks? It's 15 jumping jacks. Randomly starts working. It's from the Twitch redemption. Getting Luca buffs before the Corvus buffs. Upgrade. That was 15. You think you can scam me out of doing extra extra jumping jacks? I counted out loud. Well, not that loud, but Buff Luca 2026. Oh my goodness, Nia. 1, 2, heal. She's out of, I'm just out of shape. I'm just out of shape. That's a healthy way to make a redemption at Twitch. Yes. Ooh. Okay, this could be good. I don't want to speak too soon, but we'll see. You know, now that I'm looking at this monster, it reminds me of a... Is it called Bump It? What's it called? It's like this old toy. Bop It. Yeah, it reminds me of a Bop It. Exactly. Wait a second, Bop It is correct. That is exactly what I was looking for. To activate the top. Ooh, the commander who owns the top card performs and then act. Is that what we want? I want to go for the first one. Thanks for stopping by, Mixa. See you later. We didn't get the one that you get to choose one to activate. We want that one. Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. What other ones are there? Bop it, twist it. Bop it, twist it, pull it. Is yank it? Bop it. Pull it is the same. Pull it would be the same. And then they made ones with more, I think. Oh, we're finally at the dimensional tunnel. Oh, please. Please. Oh, this is not a good one. Yep. Nihilum, Divine Epiphany. Nihilum. I'm just trying to get the event currency since the event is ending in an hour and 23 minutes. So I want to try and clear out as much of the event shop as possible. This is lame. This is lame. We're also trying to see if I can get any upgraded save data for my Nia and my Selena. But this dimensional tunnel was kind of dookie. I'm done with grinding these kinds of events. If you gotta work to clear the shop, then it wasn't made for me. I mean, honestly, you're doing this event for save data anyway. So it's really easy to get the currency. For 1 turn when performing an attack weakness, 100%. We don't want any of these. Okay. I mean, I guess. Yeah, luckily they make it really easy for us to get the currency and everything. Also, I'm really sorry. I don't know if you answered this earlier. Is it Kishire or is it Kishire? It reminds me of Cheshire, like the Cheshire cat. The most important purchases are quick to get. Clearing everything in the shop is for the grinders. True. Also, I was really only playing the seasonal content, so I would always be over. Kishire. That was the second one, right? Even if you're not fussy, I would like to pronounce it correctly. Or how you would like it to be, you know? Okay. That's easy for me to remember because then I just think of Cheshire Cat. So Kishire. Assault boots and the water. Even with this flaws, I prefer Lab Zero a lot more than the Zero system. If I'm being completely honest, I have not touched the Zero. Well, okay, I played a little bit of the Zero system because I was trying to get the levels to get the equipment. But then I kind of stopped and then I went back to the seasonal content. Hi, Hisoka. Lab Zero is go to true. Same, get the levels then dipped. Yeah, I think that's why they're making those adjustments, right? Saw someone making sort of like a summary of it. Place in my hand. Being able to restart to quickly end a bad run is nice. Yep. Agreed. Oh wait, maybe I don't want it. Okay, never mind. That is fine. Ooh. What is this? It's okay. We want the currency. The main thing right now is trying to just get the currency. How are people getting 240 speed on Warfare set? Who was it yesterday? Was it Hentai? That showed us what? A 28 speed on Warfare? Disgusting. Disgusting. Damage. Damage. Must be nice. Must be nice getting over 25 speed. Must be nice getting a 25 speed. I don't miss E7 at all, really. E7's fun. Doing Guild Wars on stream was so fun. So fun. Racing and then losing. But that was honestly, that was just for content. We should have picked Zio. But my Conquer Lilius was faster though. So we take those. We take those. I stopped playing after 1.5 years. I took a 2-year break. Like a 2-year break after playing for 3 years. Let's go, Nia! Let's go! How much are you at? I am mostly a PvE player, but we will be playing some RTA. This would have been so nice if it was a different upgrade, but you know, it don't really matter right now at this point. We're not keeping this. We're not keeping this. When a card is exhausted. Oh, necklaces. I do like necklaces. I want to get out. How did the guild do? We won. We won by 20 points. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I am shocked. I was kind of shocked to hear that we won. Because when I finished my 3, we were pretty far behind. So, yo, my guild is goated. My guild is goated, apparently. It's okay. Once I get my Genesis Ross, things will be much better. We will have a much better time. And I will yield if it's doomed so my characters don't die. Yeah, and okay, so apparently we should do Boss Arunka instead of Muna. Is there enough PvE content just to play it like that? Yes. There is definitely a lot of PvE content. Only Tony speed gear I have is the free neck they give to everyone. It's okay. It is but a time and patience. You will get some. I just couldn't keep up with the amount of stuff and time you had to spend on the game to do everything. Honestly, that is pretty fair. It is a lot. It is a lot. Me coming back after almost 2 years, I feel like a brand new player. I just have a lot of resources to use because I have it saved up from my time playing. But I feel like I'm basically a brand new player all over again. Okay, on the bottom, so I have to stay on the bottom. Max Rocket Punch, so boss is really good for you on counter set. Oh. 300 speed? I don't know. I don't know if my Rocket Punch is maxed. Was it maxed? I have to double check. Boss Arunka for sure. Okay. We have to stay on the bottom course. Ooh! When another combatant is attacked, 100%. Oh, this is the one! We were definitely looking for this one. Mostly turn 2 comps. Outside of my mid cleave comp, yes. Not gonna lie, to be completely honest, I feel like we're kind of starting over since I had stopped playing for the 2 months. Playing Chaos. The Amid. Yo, we said it was speed RNG, okay? Speed RNG there. That's what happened. Interesting fact of coordinated attack card. If you play multiple copies, it doesn't increase the damage, but increases how many turns it lasts for. Oh. Okay. Oh, that is interesting. I should have done that first. It was 100% speed. Exactly. My Amid, it was 99%. It was 99%. It was right there. It was right there. Wow, my characters are getting so stressed. I think we still want the question mark though. Self-encroachment. Remove a card, please. Oh no, not this, not when we're so close to being... We're doomed. We're not doomed. We're not doomed. We're fine. We're A-okay. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're so totally fine. We will be A-okay. This is not a scary monster at all. Oh yeah, see? Not scary whatsoever. It's fine, we're fine, we're good. Oh, choose one to activate. That's the one. You need 2 or more. Gastronomicon. Gassy. Yeah, we gotta stay on the bottom now. We gotta stay on course. One. Nice. Okay, let's do some Oh, we're getting kind of stressed. Okay, but we're fully healed now. I forgot that Nia and Veronica have the opposite stress things. Ooh, convert. Okay, now what card do we convert? I think it's... Oh, decisions. Sampling like we're in Costco. Yes, sir. I'm so glad Costco brought back samples. It's so nice. Nature truly is healing. Oh no, not Selena. Please. Bro. Nature is healing. I am dying. Okay. Oh, okay. Un momento. Okay. Slower. Ain't no way. Need to change the stream category to exercise and fitness at this point. Oh, there's a category for exercise and fitness. They have their own category? Can we get some pause reps? I'm gonna die. Time to fill a backpack with books. Oh, maybe in the future. Maybe when I'm not feeling like death after doing a few. I'll think about it. We'll think about it. 20, 50. We have weights at home, so could do that. But we'll think about it once I'm not feeling like death from doing just a few. At home? Yes. Yes, because my boyfriend had one of those, or has a Olympic, the workout squat racks. Well, it's at home, like it's here. We have it deconstructed right now because there's not enough space. But we still have the weights, you know? The weights for it. So I could. Which means no one will put the weights back. It would be one weight. Just waiting for the right time to set it up. You just need more space. Sheesh! All this damage! Ooh! Oh no! I don't like that. I don't like the trickery. Not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan at all. Increased damage of... Okay. Second time is the charm. Second time. Dimensional tunnel. Dimensional tunnel. Ooh. They really need to work on the one that decreases stress. Oh, question. Oh, actually, I was gonna ask about something, but I wasn't sure if the event happened. Was there an event regarding the Great Rift when using a... No, that's not the one that we want. When performing an attack weakness for one turn. Is this the one that we want? I think this is still the one that we want. So technically we know that this is Hakuto. Right? Or Haku? I don't know why I said Hakuto. But we know that this is Haku. Because Ha 80 something. At least I'm pretty sure. There's lore behind that scene. I'm pretty sure Haku was the like Ha 84, Experiment 84 or something. And that is what the final part for Serenial's story was. That was kind of the only one that I actually read. Discard all highest cards. The combatant who owns the card. Discard all? Haku is the giant monster that we fight in the 3rd phase of Lab Zero. New accent. Discard all highest cost cards. Discard 1 card with the highest cost. Discard 1. The owner of the card performed. Wait, I need to double check this. I'm pretty sure I don't like any of them though. Activate. Yeah, this is not any of the ones that we want. I will take the morale though. Haku was so adorable before they made his monster form. Very sad. Performing attack weakness. The 0 AP Epiphany card, discard Nia card you just turned down a chef's kiss for supporting Renoa. Oh. I just didn't like how I had to discard all the high cost cards. Hurts to see it, not be able to take it right out. No! Maybe because you saw it on my stream now, and I discarded it, it will go to you. That is just, I'm sending it over to your account. I need lore on the blobfish boss. The blobfish boss is kind of cute, not gonna lie. In its own weird, creepy... I feel like if it was a plushie, it would be super soft. Please use a keyframe. The last time you gave me your blessing was when I got Veronica. The day after you said so I get her. The day after you said I get her. So, yep, exactly. Make it into a stress ball merch. Yo, that would be kind of sick, actually. That would be very fitting for the game. Forming an attack weakness. choose one to activate. Micro Ballista. Let's go. For one turn, trigger coordinated attack. Woo! Choose one to activate. Oh. I don't want that. Oh no, Veronica is getting stressed. Uh-oh. Not my Veronica. Oh, this would be so good, except I'm not trying to build. This would have been so good too. Oh, I'm gonna get it though because it's cheap. Firing sniper mute accent. Check. Choose one. Discard the rest. Veronica is going to get stressed out. She's going to have a mind break in this battle, maybe? Potentially? One turn when performing an attack weakness. Ugh, but it's not an attack weakness. Draw one. Choose one to draw. Discard the rest. Hi, Feathers. I have not played Slay the Spire, but I have heard pretty good. These squats are gonna end me. My legs. Oops, my finger slipped. You just want to see a streamer fainting? Can I get some more points? Guess you're gonna have to watch more. Gotta earn those points. Adding to the pile of people saying it's goated. Fair, fair. Choose one, discard the rest. I have one. Another combatant's skill. Discard. Okay. Oh no! Oh no, please, please! Okay, Veronica. It's your time to shine. Don't let Nia one-up you. This is why she's our golden child. Once again, proving our point. She shows us why. Streamer luck? Never punished. Okay. This one just increases the amount of turns if you use it. It's not increased attack. I think we still pick this one though. Shield. Shield at the start of the turn, 80% fixed shield. No cups. I will definitely pull for Narja at the very least because I'm a collector. So I will try. I will definitely try. Ooh, I don't know how many points I'm at. Draw for one hit each. Healing, 30% buff, 80% buff, cost reduction, increased damage taken, AoE, multi-hit, and 4 potential unique cards. Oh! Unique cards. Gain 1 action point, draw 1 card. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Wish partners were more universal. True. I feel that. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do, but okay. On Ravage. Yo, wait. That is what we need. 110. Ooh. Oh, wait, killing them there counts? Uh-oh. Interesting, interesting. Ruh-roh. Ooh, okay, okay. Epiphany, epiphany. Is the partner skill the same as what it was when we were doing kind of that preview? With the preview content? Nice! 2:15. There is a package that I'm supposed to have gotten between 2:15 and 4:15, but I have not received any notification for it. Ruh-roh. Oh, another Nihilum? Divine Epiphany! Wait. 110, 50, 20. Okay. Draw one, discard one. One resolve. One AP. Draw one. Discard one, draw two of the combatant. Adagio. Draw one, draw two of the cards. Hi, Worker V. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Discard one. Draw two cards of the combatant who owns the card. 1 AP though. 1 AP. When will they make resolve useful? Honestly, if it was, I would take fortitude. I would take fortitude. The doggy. Uh-oh. Okay, defense. Attack. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Choose one to activate. Draw one, discard one. Are these mutants? Nihilum. Nihilum, okay. Draw one, discard one. Yes, yes. We're looking so good. One AP. Discard one. Easy as pie. Increase attack cards. Increase damage of attack cards. Dimensional. Oh! I actually don't want dimensional tunnel here. Oopsie. I wasn't thinking. What can we... I think we still do it though. Ooh. Oh no! Firing upgrade. Ooh. Crud. Where are all my attack cards? Choose one to activate. Oh my goodness gracious. Draw one. Discard one. Oh, okay. It didn't matter. Card in hand is discarded and one decimal. Soul Rip. This is the one that we want. Upgrade portrait. Upgrade. Ooh, okay, that fate is not good with Veronica. That is not a good card. Choose one to activate. Oh wait, was this a mutant? Oh no, it was a mutant! Sag. That's okay though. We still kill it. Oh no! Oh wait, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're totally fine. Ballista. Attack weakness. Choose one. Choose your fighter. Attack card. Attack. Adagio. Choose one. Card is discarded. Mark. Oh, we're totally fine. Ugh, middle. $91 down 50. Oh, so that means I think we have all epiphanies now. Ooh, I think. Draw one. Ooh, wait a second. 110. Back. Hi, 02. How are you? 90, 110 also. An Epiphany. 30. Darn, I think we just skip. '87 tries Haku. I'm good. We're trying to get as much currency as we can before the event ends. How's Rift? We already hit our 500k points, so duplicate one selected. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Steric. Good night. 15. Oh, how many? That's got to be the last one. Squats to honor the rare copy event. Okay. Since we only have 30 minutes left until the event ends, I'll do the squats at the end. Since we are almost at the end of the event. First copy is free. Second copy... Shirley is the thing is, Selena is at 110 out of 150. So I don't want to mess it up. I think we go with draw one, discard one. Removing the discard at the top. Card in hand is discarded for one turn. This is kind of rough, actually. I think we'll just take the AP. Maintenance is scheduled to begin. Okay, what are we at? Close the announcements. 110. Okay, yeah. Ooh, assault boots. Okay, okay. Quick, quick, quick. We gotta go. We gotta go. Gotta get the last of our points. The helmet was better. RIP. Okay, we'll do the 15 jumping jacks and squats at the end. Create my ballista card. Oh, Selena's about to get mind broken a second time. Ruh-roh. Time to accumulate as many as can before maintenance. Uh-oh. Card is draw one, discard one. These guys are Nihilum, yeah. Choose one to activate. Uh-oh. How do we kill with this setup? That's a very good question. Draw one. Hi, Lays Ponder. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Farming Nia save. Well, right now we're really just trying to get as many currency as we can from the event. That's sort of the main thing right now. This one is looking like a pretty good save data so far, though. In game. Choose one to activate. Oh, we have run out of cards. It's been ages since I've heard that. Tenacity, repose. Adagio. Discard. Use. Place. This is how you beat up with... Oh. No, we're moving on. We're moving on. What? My team is popping off today. Hi, Contal. My team is popping off today. What the? Kind of insane. Clip it before Cthulhu claps the run? No, we're fine. We're fine. We're so good. Heal. Skill. Choose one to activate. All the therapy sessions coming in clutch. Yup. Except this Cthulhu is a little tanky. Draw one, discard one. Draw one, discard the rest. Coordinated attack. Ooh. Oh, see, we're totally good. We're so good. And the double ballista, there is no way this Cthulhu even had a chance. Plus 12% defense. Goodbye. This one is kind of cute from this angle. Oh, these guys. Okay. These guys are fine. Firing upgrade. Okay. Okay. Morale 4. Tenacity damage. Recharge tenacity. Oh, I can't get ahead. I cannot get ahead of myself. We cannot get ahead of ourselves right now. Choose one to activate. Choose one. I didn't. That is not what I thought was going to happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Oh! We're surviving! We're alive! Draw one, discard one. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, this is what happens when I say something. I thought we were fine. I thought we were fine. We were not fine. We were in fact not fine. Okay, let's just... I have less than 20 minutes. We gotta do Nebula. Let's see. I gotta do all 9 for this one, right? Okay. Can we do... I think I wanted to try to do this. Hi, CL. I think I wanted to try... here, but then we do... piercing, giant ballista, giant ballista, Last minutes before maintenance. Yup. Hi, Grimlord. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Battle mission in the story section. I think I finished those now. Have to double check. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. Firing upgrade. Shining. Two mark. Combine coordinated attack. Draw one. Draw two. Hello, Detect Magic. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back for 4 months. Ooh, big attack, big attack. Hi, Grimlord. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime. Welcome, welcome. What does this slippery thing do again? You discard one random card. Okay. Please discard the contaminate. Oh, I guess not. Target is in a ravaged state. Will we make it? 20k health. 13 minutes. 1 morale, 1 resolve. I hate bombardment prep. Uh-oh. 2 mark. Kowalski. Shining core. We do this, we do this. Yo, the tenacity bar on this is kind of insane. I think we just get rid of everything. I don't know if I'm gonna last another turn. Okay. As long as it's not giant ballista, I'll be A-okay. Reset tenacity. Maybe we should have used the 0 cost repose build, but that one isn't a giant ballista. Thoughts on the new character? I haven't looked too deeply into her yet. We are going to watch Sue's video when we go into maintenance. I like her design though. I do like her design. Okay, I'm dead here. So can we 10K? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Ah, we're so close. Her outfit doesn't make sense. That's fair. I don't think I want to use Giant Ballista. I have 10 minutes. I have 9 minutes. I have 9 minutes. Let's check what... Let's first get everything we can from the store. Before... Okay. Everything completed. Right? Yeah, we got everything here. I don't need to go to the Zero system right now. Go back. Go back. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Okay, shop. I think I want all of the... Almost get away with no sustain. I know, right? I think I want... What do I... Okay, max here. Max here. I think I get the cakes. Because it's hard to get friendship related things, right? Cake for my daughter. 450. Okay. And then we'll do Nebula Distortion. And then we'll go with the original one that I was thinking of going with. Alright. Oh wait, actually. We did get the 0 cost on this one. So... So I think I want to use this save data. This one was like trimmed pretty well. 6 minutes! 6 minutes! 6 minutes! Oh, 5 minutes! 5 minutes according to the countdown. Okay. Change this one. Tenacity. Chop chop, let's go! Okay, firing upgrade. We'll keep that. Bombardment. Homing laser. Mark. we make it? This is a good thing we already did the Great Rift. We already hit our 500k. 3 homing here. 1, 2, 3. Ravage. I don't think we make it with this many. Oh, maybe we could have because of the increased damage. Oh, well. Oh, wait a second. Wait, why was it so much? In Valorant? Oh, no. Thank you for the follow, Tantan. Attack. Oh, my hand is full. Combatant uses an attack skill. My hand is full. No. Create many aqua balls. Okay, 4. Combatant uses on the Ravage. 1, 2. Draw 2. Repose. Shining Core. 3. The combatant uses skill 1. Go, go, go! Repose. Homing laser. We're not gonna make it. Maybe not. Confiscation. Okay. Reset. Three minutes. Contamination, repose. For 1 turn. 2 minutes. And we got close enough. Shining Core. 1. Oops. I'm on a run still. Nice. We tried. We did our best. 1 minute remaining. I'm just glad we finished the... We got E2 Serenial. I'm just glad we got E2 Serenial. I'm very glad. That was what's important to me. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly and I'll be right back. Okay. He was talking shit to me when first told me get aim labs, and he went 5'11" first round, so I told him the same thing. Hi Sun Eater, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, are we getting kicked out? Switching to maintenance page. Okay. Ups 4 times. Okay. We're gonna go to Sue's page. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay. First, if everyone can go free manifest ego with only 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, Sun Eater, yo, congrats. Okay, we're going to watch this video. I'm going to change it to this.
Yo, what's going on, CCN fam? I'm Sue, and as you can see, here she is, Narsha. She will finally be here for Chaos Zero Nightmare. And in this video, I want to break down her entire kit, as well as mechanics, and also talk about everything else that is important in the January 14th update. Before I jump into it, as always, if you like what I do and you want to support me, consider subscribing to the channel or checking out the Patreon link down in the video's description. Thanks. Anyways, let's jump into it. January 14th patch, just kind of speed run through, tell you all the important stuff before we actually jump into Narsha herself. So season 1
kind of a long
video,
ends, so I'm gonna.
If you're watching this video, pretty much as it goes up, you only have a few hours left to clear out the shop, do your Great Rift, Nebula Distortion, any rewards, quests, things like that.
Hold on. Hold.
Yo, what's going on?
I can do this.
CCN fam, I'm Sue, and as you can see, here she is, Narsha. She will finally be here for Chaos Zero Nightmare. And in this video, I want to break down her entire kit, as well as mechanics, and also talk about everything else that is important in the January 14th update. Before I jump into it, as always, if you like what I do and you want to support me, consider subscribing to the channel or checking out the Patreon link down in the video's description.
Hold the new character and got her.
January 14th patch, just kind of
She's
speed
very
run through,
strong.
tell you all the important stuff before we actually jump into Narsha herself. So season 1 Forbidden Catalyst ends, so if you're watching this video, pretty much as it goes up, you only have a few hours left to clear out the shop, do your Great Rift, Nebula Distortion, any rewards, quests, things like that that you haven't done besides the main story. Make sure you get those done now. The main story will be added basically after chapter 5 of the story, so essentially stuff that comes after chapter 5 will be in a separate act that they're going to be adding to the actual story. I believe your seasonal data does save as well. This right
Oops,
here
we didn't need
is
to
our
do
new
all that
content where it's
earlier.
not really a season. This is like season 1.5 we'll be going into in this patch. So no season 2, right? None of the new planet, new stuff like that. Instead, what you'll be getting is Spiral Tower of Screams. And as you can see, just like in Epic 7, it is in beta, just like how Trial of the Constellations and Hall of Trials were in beta. This is basically the devs' way of letting you know that this is their like first draft of it. If it sucks based on player feedback, they will change it. So basically, you should let the devs know, you know, or the community managers know your feedback on this, whatever possible. If there's things you like, things you don't like, make those voices heard for this style of content, because that is what will eventually lead it to be the best version of itself. But this is basically kind of like an Abyss style content in Epic 7. So it's 50 floors at first. The original roadmap, I think, showed 150 floors. But yeah, it's 50 floors, and it's just supposed to be challenging content that is designed to benefit largely Vanguard classes. At least that's how it was described here. As you can see, gameplay in the Spiral Tower Screams battles are conducted with a team of 3 combatants using your available save data. In the beta version, it only goes up to floor 50. All enemies are always treated as having a weakness attribute, allowing combatants to deal increased damage regardless of their own attributes. On normal floors, you may freely change your formation, and rewards are granted upon clearing the floor. So every like 5 floors or so, you'll be able to kind of swap to the next one, like a new team if you so choose. So you're kind of like locked in for installments of 5 battles at a time. So 10 total, like mini 5-floor battles, give or take, is how this whole thing will end up playing out. Entry limits, you may attempt the Spiral Tower Streams up to 5 times per week, and an attempt is consumed upon each clear. Consumes, yeah, so it's just like base Abyss from Epic 7. So Epic 7, now Abyss has unlimited entries because it's been out for years, but previously in E7, you would only get 3 per day, so you can only clear 3 floors per day. So it would take quite a long time to get through the original like 90-ish floors, give or take. This is pretty much the same way.
Is unlimited,
you know, you'll be able to essentially do 25, I guess, floors, if it's how I think it is. It's like, you know, chunks of 5 here. So you would have 5 entries going up to 25.
I'm learning something
and that means
new.
that, yeah, you'd basically take you 2 weeks to clear the entire thing, which is fine because I believe it's resets every 3 weeks. So you kind of have like some wiggle room, give or take, to actually do this thing. We will be trying to tackle this. I'll do a whole video, separate video, breaking down the mechanics, teams used, things like that, if it's actually hard. And that stuff is like kind of necessary. There's all your rewards that you're going to be getting for it. A lot of gems, just like with Basin, just like another thing. Again, Basin is meant to kind of reward the faster clear teams. This is supposed to be kind of like for your Calipes, your Maribels, your Magnus, so on and so forth, are supposed to excel in this style of content. And then the rest of the stuff that's kind of here, it has Galactic News Network event. This is like free crystals, free login events, stuff like that, standard summons, so on and so forth. Now, this is something I was hoping to see with other characters, but that wasn't the case. But Narja here is going to be the 3rd character to get a Trauma Code event. So this is that like really well-written, fully voice-acted story, like how we got with Haru and Rinoa. So Narja will be the 3rd character to get this when she releases. So I'm super excited for this. I'll play this on stream. Also, there is a 2nd Trauma Code that I believe they don't show in the visuals here in the patch notes. Luke will also be getting a Trauma Code from what I've seen. I've seen it linked in other like
Our boy
other
Luke.
sources. So I don't know if that's necessarily in this patch, the Luke Trauma Code, but he is the 4th one. So if you're a Luke enjoyer, you'll be able to get to see his story, I believe, at some point as well. If I'm wrong, you can as always let me know down in the comment section below. But I remember seeing, while trying to like look around to see what was announced this morning on streams and whatnot, that there was definitely a Luke Trauma Code that was being passed around alongside of Narja. All right, so here's the big one. Right here is Narja, and they have kind of this mechanical overview here that they wanted to show. And unfortunately, it doesn't do a very great job of it. Right? As you can see, it says mechanics of combat. He provides healing and enhances damage output through the unique buffs of Veracity and Predation. It doesn't explain what Veracity and Predation are. We'll get into that in a second. When allies attack and Veracity activates, it unleashes potent healing.
The
It is
Hugo
important to trigger Veracity by using attack cards with high hit counts or area of effect attack cards, which is true. Again, we'll get to that in a second. Predation gained through mealtime further enhances allies' attacks. With excellent AP generation through
that
cost reduction and revenue
recommended
support, we recommend team
synergies
compositions with
though.
allies that provide additional
Narja,
card draw. So that's kinda it,
Serenial,
and then here's, like, their recommended
Veronica.
teams, but they don't really give a major explanation as to why. All right, so had to dig around a little bit. And yeah,
Hi, Spatial
the cards
Sonic,
here
thank you
are
so
from
much
Reddit.
for the
Like, somebody
follow.
basically went through, clipped G-Clef's live stream from this morning, which by the way, you know, shout outs to G-Clef, always does a good job. So yeah, this is basically it. This is the entire kit, and we'll go over everything. But first, I should probably go over here to the Ego skill card because it has Veracity and Predation. So Narja, Instinct Controller, she's designed to be like a healer / support. Her primary gameplay gimmicks are these 2 keywords, Veracity and Predation. So Veracity says when you hit with an attack card, you heal for 40% fixed, which is not really that large. It seems like it'd be pretty decent, but basically it's kind of like you're gonna get like between like 30 and 50 HP every single time you play an attack. So she's kind of like not a burst healer, but a sustained healer as long as you can keep those Veracity stacks up. As long as your health is 50% or higher and you play an attack card with Veracity, you will get plus 30% damage to those attack cards. And whenever the effect is activated, decrease the Veracity stacks by 1. And you can hold up to 30 Veracity stacks. Now, the reason why they mentioned in the mechanics that you want to play by hit cards or AoE cards is because Veracity procs off of hitting with an attack card, not a hit off of an attack card. So if you play like Iceberg Cleave from Yuki, which is a 2-hit AoE attack, right, that still all consumes 1 Veracity stack, assuming that my understanding of the keyword is correct. So that means if you're fighting like 4 guys, you have an inspired version of Iceberg Cleave, you're going to get 8 essentially procs of Veracity in the sense that it's only going to use 1 stack, but all 8 of those hits is going to benefit from the 30% damage amount. So you want to be playing her with multi-hitters as well as AoE characters so that way you get the most amount of bang for your buck, right? Because if you're only playing like single target, single hit attacks, sure, Narsha will absolutely work there for you, but you're not going to be getting the most amount of damage out of Veracity. Now, the second keyword, Predation, if you're in Veracity state, so as long as you have at least one stack of Veracity, you get plus 80% damage dealt by attack cards when the effect is activated, decrease by 1. So quite a lot of passive, like additional damage increase on Narsha. That's quite a lot. So the game plan is pretty simple. Build up Veracity stacks, keep your HP over 50%, get Predation stacks whenever possible, and then just reap the benefits of a ton of free damage. So now knowing that, you can see here is basically your base kit. I would show it to you here in this table, but once again, for whatever reason, SG just doesn't show visuals. Like, I'm very much a visual learner. I'm sure some of you out there are as well. You would rather see the pretty pictures so that way you can figure it out for yourself. So let's go through these starting cards here. The first is NA attack response, 120% defense-based damage when it's fully upgraded. So as you can tell, this is a defense-based character. So most likely that means that your right side memory fragments are going to be things like
they would
crit
actually
chance, instant
synergize
damage, and then
that
defense percentage,
well.
going from 4, 5, 6 for the memory fragments. NA defense response, you get a heal for 132%. You get 2 Veracity
Support
stacks.
Instincts.
Actually, the kind of decision to make this a defense-based healer is pretty good because if you don't know, healing in CZN is based off of your max defense. So defense only gets you damage for this character. It also boosts the potency of all of her healing, which is really good. And then her first unique card is Shackles of Hunger, 36 defense-based damage X3. So not a lot of damage, but it is a supporter. You're not really expecting this to, you know, put up Serenial numbers or anything like that, right? And then it has attunement for Veracity. So when you draw this card, you will gain 4 Veracity right off the rip. So that's really, really nice. Then you have, for the other unique cards here, we have Bottomless Hunger, 0 cost skill. The next 2 times Veracity is activated, decrease the cost of 1 random card in your hand by 1 turn. So it's essentially like free cost reduction. You have to basically go Bottomless Hunger, play 2 attacks, you know, then you get 2 cost reduction cards. So it's going to require you to sequence your turns in a little bit of a interesting way. Right, because usually you want to play all of your setup cards first, and then play your big attacks. Bottomless Hunger asks if you play this first, then play some attack cards, or then, you know, you might get some like play extension cards that have their cost reduced, or maybe some
I don't have her, that's fine.
Voluntary Control is next, 1 cost skill. If Veracity is fewer than 6 stacks, you gain 6 Veracity. So the sweet spot obviously would be to play it at 5 Veracity to get to 11. If you have 6 or more stacks, you instead gain 2 Predation. So if you're already high on stacks, you get that super juiced up attack buff that we talked about earlier with the mechanics. Then we have Domain of Veracity, 1 cost attack, 120% defense based AoE attack, increases tenacity damage of the target by 100% until their next ravage. So basically doubles the amount of tenacity damage that every enemy that gets hit by it is going to take. Obviously, this is kind of like their way of being like tying it together with Serenial. But oh, look, you see it helps Serenial Ravage. It helps you get all of your bonuses with that character. Just tenacity damage in general is good because it lets you generate more AP. Ravaging is really, really good. It's very, very strong in this game. So that is definitely something to consider. Also, her having the ability to like ravage easier might mean you might want to consider the Ravage memory fragment set. Probably not. I don't think she generates enough damage for it. But if you want to go with damage-based Narsha, that might be something to consider. And then finally,
real quick, I think Mealtime and Bottomless Hunger are gonna look so good in the card animation. I think they're gonna yeah, I think Mealtime and Bottomless Hunger are gonna look the best.
Her mythic or like ultimate or whatever you want to call it here is Mealtime. This is probably the most important card in the entire kit. It is a 6 cost retain unique attack. And 6 is quite a lot, but it does have a cost reduction. If Veracity is decreased, you decrease the cost of this card by 1. So basically, you want to spend 6 Veracity stacks to get this card to cost 0. Whenever you spend a Veracity stack, it increases the heal amount by an extra 30%, up to a maximum of 10 stacks. So you get an extra 300% heal on it if you can manage to spend 10 Veracity stacks. It does 192 defense-based damage to all enemies, then heals for a base of 120%, and then gives you 4 Predation. But this is a really, really awesome attack. Not only in terms of visuals, but it does damage. It heals the team. It gets stronger. It is free. It also gives a huge attack buff. So the name of the game with Narsha is basically use skills to build Veracity, spend Veracity with other characters, play Mealtime for even more damage buffs, keep your team sustained, so on and so forth. You're basically just building up stacks and trying to loot Mealtime as much as possible is the base game plan for how the character plays. Now let's talk about epiphanies here on the screen. So we have
I think generally you want to get all the epiphany cards.
The second one here changes the cost to 0. You lose a hit and you gain the following effect at the start of the turn. If Veracity was activated 3 or more times in the previous turn, you move this card to your hand and then it gains the attunement goes from 6 on draw to 1. So the card is worse overall, but if you are doing what Narsha is supposed to be doing, it loops every turn, which makes this a very, very powerful version of the card because it's essentially only like a third as effective as the base one, but you'll have it every single turn as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Very akin to like those upgrades you get for characters like Renoa or Luke. They just kind of show up every turn, or Serenial with the homing laser that shows up every turn. This is very much that style of epiphany as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Then we come to the third one here for Shackles of Hunger. I had to kind of reread this one a couple of times to make sure I understood it right. But yeah, this is basically your damage-based option. You lose the Veracity gained on it, but it is a move that gains a bunch of hits for each 4 Veracity owned up to a max of 3 times. So if you have 12 Veracity, you're going to get 6 hits on this thing total, making it by far the best damage dealing option on the character. Still only spends 1 Veracity stack as far as I know. If multi-hits consume that many Veracity stacks, then this is obviously going to be a great burst seal. Fourth one here, Shackles of Hunger for a skill, gains retain, decreases Veracity by a maximum of 5, plus 40% damage amount to the next attack card used for each amount decreased. So it's a huge, essentially, attack steroid. If 5 is decreased, you also get 3 predation. So this is like kind of like Dark Condensation with Ray. You just kind of want to use it and then go, okay, I spend my 5 stacks, get like 3
Instinct
predation,
Zero
and then I'm just
Nightmare.
going to have a absolute ton of damage on my next attack, and then the 2 predation stacks after that will carry over and kind of buff those next ones. So this is like, if you just want to go all out offense with other characters, this is going to be a pretty good option. 0 cost 1 here for Shackles of Hunger, 72% shield, decrease veracity by a maximum of 3, repeat for each amount decrease. This is very similar to one of the neutral cards. The name kind of escapes me, but it's a 0 cost shield. It's based on like the number of cards in hand. It activates multiple times. So this is kind of like if you want shield. I don't really think this one's gonna be super great for a lot of stuff outside of maybe like Spiral Tower of Screams. So because that's like a kind of sustain portion, but I think she's already gonna be good enough as is. So I'm not like super in love with this one. Could be good for characters like Team Magnabell, as I always call it. Right, those are characters that have epiphanies that get stronger if you have a shield. So having a free way to generate a shield will allow them to kind of enable their offense. So that might be something to consider here with this one. But like otherwise, not super in love with it. All right, let me go to the next one here. This is Bottomless Hunger's Epiphanies. So first one here gains more 3 veracity. Otherwise, it's the same version of the base effect. So it's got the cost reduction if you still want that. 0 cost here for the second one. Decreased cost of 2 random cards in your hand by 1 turn. This one's also really, really good because you don't need to actually kind of sequence your turns in such a way, right, where you have to play attacks, proc veracity to get the cost reduction. You can just get the cost reduction if you want it. Third one, Bottomless Hunger, it has unique. Something I didn't point out yet already, but a lot of Narsha's cards have the ability to gain unique, which means that she's going to be incredibly good for farming decks because uniques cannot be copied, and therefore the card is not in the copy pool, which means that if you're trying to build another key character, like say, for example, I'm going to be trying to build a Beryl here in a couple of days, Narsha would be great to kind of farm alongside of Beryl because I can just get the unique epiphanies for a character like Narsha and not have to really worry about duplicating them, kind of let Beryl reap all of the benefits. So 1 cost upgrade is unique. When veracity is activated 3 times in 1 turn, decrease the cost of 1 random card in your hand by 1 until used, 1 time per turn. So if you have retained cards, they'll kind of, and they get the cost reduction, they'll hang around, right? And it's only once per turn. So this is basically the leftmost card, but it's every turn, but has a stricter condition to get the cost reduction. So instead of needing to play, basically do 2 veracity, you now need 3, but it's a permanent upgrade. You don't have to draw it, you don't have to play it anymore.
That would be kind of
this one
sick.
actually ends up being. Fourth one here gains retain for 1 turn, plus 100% defense-based damage. Amazing support card for your wombo combo turns for characters like Amir or Maribel. Right, so I would expect again that to be like another really, really good team that you could play with Narsha, playing like Amir, Maribel, Narsha, and then kind of slapping down this version of Bottomless Hunger and just getting a ton of damage with your Full Metal Hurricane, so on and so forth. And then this 5th one here, lead, 1 cost skill, 7 veracity upon play for 1 turn. Each time veracity is activated, plus 40% damage amount to the next mealtime. So essentially, this is kind of like if you want to juice up the Mythic, the Ultimate, to do more damage, this is kind of how you do it. So it'll be free if you play it off of lead. Right, then you want to play a ton of attacks, and then after that, you kind of close out your whole turn with a mealtime, which is a little bit awkward because you kind of want to use a mealtime to get the predation buff to buff the other attacks. So yeah, this one's a little bit weird. Again, it remains to be seen how good it actually ends up being. Move on to Voluntary Control as the next one. 1 cost here on the left. If veracity is fewer than 6 stacks, you now gain 9 instead of 6. If it's 6 or more stacks, you gain 3 predation instead of 2. So just stronger version of the base effect. Next one is a 0 cost skill. If mealtime is in the draw pile, aka your deck. So if mealtime is not in your hand, not in your discard pile, but in your deck, you move it to your hand. If it's in your graveyard, then you get 3 morale for 1 turn. So this is actually pretty good because mealtime is kind of like your main money maker for this character. It does damage, it heals, it buffs the entire team's damage. And if you can't get access to it, you still get a pretty sizable attack buff. For a 0 cost skill, that's pretty powerful in my opinion. For next one, third one here. For 2 turns, each time action count of the target is decreased, 1 veracity. So yeah, basically as the turn counter ticks down, you just get veracity. I'm not super in love with this one. I feel like this is one of those ones that should have been 0. I feel like this one might be a little bit overcosted. Again, we'll still test it, see how it actually is. 4th one here is going to be an upgrade. Gains unique 10 veracity when you play it. Select 1 attack card, 1 predation each time that card is moved to hand. This one has crazy combo potential. For characters like Haru, who can loop stuff, Luke, who gets retain on a lot of his cards, Renoa can have some kind of retain stuff with like bullet shenanigans, although that one's probably not as good. Yuki, who constantly cycles through the deck to play the same cards. This one is pretty good, I feel like, because you get to select 1 attack card, right? So it's not for the turn, and I believe it's anything in your entire deck. So any character that can kind of cycle through and find the same attack over and over again, like a Yuki, like a Haru, is going to benefit greatly from being able to get this predation buff over and over and over again. And I'm sure there's probably other synergies that I've forgotten as well. And then the last one here is also an upgrade that is unique. Each time a basic attack card inflicts a hit, you get 1 veracity, plus 50% damage amount to basic attack cards. Pretty good, I would assume, with somebody like Mei Lin. Funny enough, this last one here might also work pretty well with that. But yeah, that's pretty much the only character I could see me wanting to play the 5th version of this with, because not too many other like basic attack heavy hitting characters. Like even Yuki, who plays a lot of basics, I still don't think I would play this one. So yeah. And then I believe, yeah, here's our last card here. Domain of Veracity. Excuse me. So leftmost one, it's just the base effect, but it adds on Ravage, you gain 3 Veracity. Sure. It makes it easier to Ravage, so might as well get paid with some Veracity. Second one, for 2 turns, plus 100% defense-based damage taken by the target. Again, this one here, the second Epiphany, is good with that one Epiphany that we talked about where you, for the turn, you basically double your defense-based damage. So if you're playing like your Maribels, Amirs, things like that, this is definitely the Epiphany that you're going to take. Then we have Domain of Veracity for the third one here. Is going to be, looks like extra damage when hitting the target for the next 5 times. Heal 40%. I I don't really think this one's particularly great. Veracity should already keep you pretty much topped off. I don't
Cool
think you
for
need
everyone,
more
and her
healing
kit
on
doesn't
top of
look
it. But
too
hey,
fun.
if you need more sustain, you're struggling,
That's
this is a
fair.
good option. Third one here changes the cost from a 1-cost AoE to a 3-cost AoE, but it does gain retain and a hefty amount of damage bonus. If granted both Veracity and Predation activates
I
one
think
more
she'll
time.
be really
So
good
it's essentially
for
384
save
X2
data
if you
farming.
play it in the spots that
Insane.
you want to. I'm usually not a fan of 3-cost cards. Cobalt Light is like the only good 3-cost card that I have seen so far, at least for an attack. So this one I'm not really sure how I feel about it. And then the last one here is an upgrade, unique. Each time mealtime is used, heal 200%. So I like the 5th one for farming or just like general sustain. Otherwise, I like the first 2, 1 or 2. Like 1 for general use, 2 for like a tank down team, basically. And then we can kind of jump back here, right, to everything else here that is under like the dupes and manifest ego, stuff like that. So first dupe, reminder, by the way, Narsha is not limited, so you will eventually end up getting all of this stuff on a long enough timeline. So first ego point increases mealtime predation by 2. That's a pretty big one because now you'll be getting, I think it's, what is it, predation, let's see, mealtime gives 4 predation, so now you get 6 predation, so your next 6 attacks get plus 80%. That's pretty good. When veracity decreases, 25% chance to gain 1 veracity, so you get kind of like a little bit of a refund. So every attack, there's a 1 in 4 chance you basically don't consume the stack. That's not too bad. Increases, the third one is increases predator hunts predation gain by 3 when the condition for mealtime being in the graveyard is fulfilled. 30% damage amount to predation. This 4th one is nuts. Holy. 5th one, just cards, and then 6th at the end of the turn, deal 50% defense based damage to random enemies. Cover 1% health for each predation decrease this turn. This one's like whatever. Okay, if you're gonna pull for dupes, you want the 4th one. The 4th one is really, really big. The first one's nice. The second one's also nice. Those are nice quality of life changes to the character. But the big power spike is the 4th one, I feel like, for this character. I mean, it's not limited, so don't go too crazy unless you're like a super big fan of the character's design. Anyways, let's move on to Gaia. This is her partner. Really good design. Kind of a shame that this is just a partner. I kind of wish this was a playable character.
Agreed.
Would be really, really cool. Subject Eve. Oh, that's what's on the road. Okay. So this is going to be a controller partner. So for your Cassius's, your Reyes, and of course your Narjas are basically like the ones that are eligible for the effects, the static effects. So look at the passive. The assigned combat's defense is increased by 8 to 60%. So competitive because it has a multiplier here at the front. Plus 20% defense-based damage to the assigned combat's instant card. So basically, this is only good for Narja. Doesn't really work for anybody else. When using a unique attack card of the assigned combat with the original cost of 6, plus 20% damage amount to all eyes. So you get 20% attack buff when you use when you use mealtime. Nobody else can use that. So basically, if you're playing this with anyone other than Narja, it's just an 8% defense increase, which is kind of bad. So yeah, this is basically only for Narja. And then the ego skill here doesn't actually show you how many points it costs, which is a little bit annoying. So 60% damage X4. Draw 1, this attack card. If this is a 2-cost ego point skill, I think this is a windmill slam pickup if you can afford it. If it's like a 3 ego cost, it's like fine. Overall, I don't think that this is like a make or break partner. I do think it is very good. I do think if you have the means to get it,
yeah, Nyx is just more overall.
I don't think it's Pekka. Like Pekka was surprisingly like ridiculous for Serenial. This is just a solid overall partner. There's probably other competitive ones, but I think this is probably the best in slot for Narja. But it's not like a huge level of disparity between the other options, like at least at first glance, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this 20%
I
extra
wouldn't
attack
even
buff
say
ends up
budget
being
Nyx
quite significant because you can mealtime basically every single turn. In which case, then
an
yes,
attack
Gaia
card
would be
of
very, very strong. Be for
Narja.
sure worth a pickup. Yep, there it is. There's the Luke trauma code that I was talking about. Somebody probably already commented down below, but like actually, it's in the same patch notes. So yeah, we'll do all this on stream, just like we did with the last 2 trauma codes. Those were super, super fun. I might space them out over a couple of days, but yeah, we'll definitely cover all the trauma codes, kind of watch the story together later on tonight when the character actually comes out. See, here's like all the new basic of hyperspace stuff. They also added this Chaos Waypoint loot settlement. So now basically, instead of waiting till you get to the end and you kill the boss, and then you can spend one of your 4 weekly tickets in order to get some gear and stuff like that, you can now kind of get like reduced stuff if you go at least halfway to a waypoint.
Oh.
I don't know how important this is going to end up being, but hey, it's a feature. They kind of are adding quality of life adjustments to the Epione Center. So when you kind of try to snap people out of trauma and things like that, they'll now have like color-coded choices that kind of help you decide which one to actually go for. Right? Selecting negative choices during counseling will trigger a mental image leakage state. So if you trigger the leakage state, you just don't get
waypoints
any
feel
affinity
better
for that character. Fine. Save data, customization, quality of life improvement. Okay, so yeah, this is all
Can
the stuff
we
people
show
wanna,
this
like,
on
kind of,
stream?
edit and put stickers on the save data. I'm not much of one to do that, but I have seen some pretty cool ones. My girl Amir getting a background finally. Looks like she's like washing a car, I guess. So yeah, it actually says it right there. Holiday car wash. Oh man, reading is important.
Is that
so
allowed?
Narja is being added to the Unigram, along with Magna and Maylin will be getting bond stores. Ooh, pretty excited actually for that. Changing the UI fragment, UI setup for memory fragments also in this patch. There's some changes here. One thing I don't like is that you have the ability to kind of flag things as discarded. A la Hoyo games, just give me the ability here to just yeet the thing from the screen. I don't want to have to tag it and then go to a separate screen later. So I've never been a fan of the discarded tag. It just feels like a whatever feature. Maybe based on how you organize stuff, it's fine. New stuff in the shop. And then just a bunch of like bug fixes and quality of life improvements. Nothing of which is like super pressing or super crazy. The one thing I think is really funny though, see if I can find it. I think it was under bug fixes. Here it is. Yeah, the bug fixes here at the end. This is the last thing I'll leave you with because it's just really, really funny to me. There's a thing for Narja. Yeah, here it is. An issue where Narja's attack animation would occasionally play when using another combatant's card after using a Narja card will be fixed. Like, dog. The character's not out. Not a single person outside of the super creative offices has played the character. You didn't have to put this in the patch. You could have just left it out. Like, no one would have known if there was a Narja bug because no one's played Narja yet. Anyways, that's basically it for everything here in the patch that's like at least somewhat important. If I miss anything, as always, you can let me know down in the comment section below. And make sure that you're subscribed to the channel because
they just wanted to get ahead of it. Okay, they just wanted to get ahead of someone calling them out. Something like that. Thanks, Speedy Sue, for the catch up. Oh, whoops. And now my music is faster too. I think Narja will still be fun. I am a collector above all else, so I will be pulling for her when she comes out in 4 hours. Yeah, she is not Serenial level of... Well, actually, we don't even know that yet, right? We technically don't even know that. We won't know until people actually try her out. Because I'm pretty sure people were kind of unsure about Serenial on paper, right? But then when you actually started utilizing her, she was kind of crazy, right? So I don't think Narja is going to be Serenial level of OP, but I also don't think that she's going to be not good either. So we'll see. I have enough right now for a 110 pull. I have enough for 110 pull for now. But we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, that is going to be everything from me. We are... Oh, we've got a lot. And we want to have... Oh, yeah, you know, that is actually so nuts. I pull Renoa. Wait, was it Renoa? It was either Renoa or Tressa. And then... Oh, no, it was Yuki. I pull Yuki. Okay? And I was really sad because I had used all of my resources. I had enough for... I was just doing one by one. The next... The one tap. Literally the one pull, one tap. My first ever one tap. Serenial. So... It's doable. It's doable. I have Yuki, but you know, we used her for a little bit. One tap maxing. We're waiting for maintenance to end. Nah, I'm done. I have some other things I have to do, but I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time. Hopefully not late. Thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. I will be sending you over to Suchi for today. Rain. Please tell Suchi I said hello. Oh, wait. Am I spelling it wrong? On the YouTube side of things, I don't think there is a raid function, so thank you all for joining me today. We had a pretty good run, I would say. We tried our best to finish the event, but we did get cleared out most of the event shop. So thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.